What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer, and I'm back with another reaction video. I'm going to be checking out the reveal trailer for Genigods Nezha. This actually came out like sometime last night, but I wasn't really paying attention to it. And then I was doing something else, and it was auto playing in the background. And just a few seconds I saw of it looked really cool, so I decided to check it out. So yeah, I'm really interested by this. This doesn't look to be from any developer I know, so I'm very, very curious about it. So yeah, enough of me talking. Let's get into it.
The whole world is a lie.
Oh, it's in English.
What we call civilization is just a grand illusion, a mirage.
If you could remake life, what answer would unfold?
Genigods Nezha.
Or is the answer home, written in the soil?
That name Nezha sounds familiar. Is that Chinese mythology? I could be completely wrong. Apologies.
Mortals, how many times?
Here we go. Jingtan's unbroken frame. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. What the heck?
What they told all cannot be wrong.
Like, I want to check out the combos that's happening because they look really good. But I'm curious about that bar up top underneath the health.
The yoke you wear cuts deeper than the blade that took my head.
It's like a power struggle thing.
My head boulders in Changyang Hill. Your name will mold her memory.
It looks like... Hold on. Yeah, like, you're blue and they're red, and it's like a power struggle. And whenever you land hits, you gain more. But whenever you block, you lose. And when you parry, it goes down, but it doesn't look like it goes, you know, you don't lose ground. I like the combat, like the hits feel impactful. See, you get a parry and then you win, you're high enough in the power struggle,
You hunt the sun.
and
I warm heaven.
it looks like you can do super moves when you reach a certain point in the power struggle.
We are whole bound. The sun for its light. You for your duty. I for my defiance.
Yeah. It's all the way full now, and she's just going ham. And it's like now it's like a countdown bar. Like, you have this amount of time to do a crazy combo, crazy moves.
Millennia too many.
Oh, and they stopped there. I was
10,000 years are too long.
whoa, cool. They got me too. I was invested in that fight.
This ends now.
Interesting. Okay, so first of all, apologies for talking during the initial reaction. I usually don't do that, but I was so intrigued by this. But yeah, so like it looks like underneath the boss bar, there's like this power struggle bar, and if you get hit, you lose in that struggle. But it looks like if you're able to parry, even though you lose a little bit of your bar, you don't lose ground on that power struggle bar. And like every time you land hits, it looks like it fills up your end. So like, and it looks like there's like these little notches there, and yeah, like she was able to like get a counter or do a move to interrupt him and got enough momentum that she unlocked a certain area where she's able to like do super moves and do like massive damage to the boss. And then obviously he's resetting the bar because obviously the bosses have to reset the bar. You can't just overwhelm them, I'm guessing. And now there's one less notch in the power struggle bar. And like again, like yeah, it's very interesting that it looks like if you parry while it goes down, you don't lose ground. But when she just full on blocked, you lost ground. And then like I guess that power struggle bar uses like it maybe it depending on how much you have of it, you're able to use chunks of it to do moves. And if I guess if you fail or miss, maybe you lose ground. But if you're like able to hit it, it looks like you gain. At least I'm. This is what it just looks like to me. But it's just very interesting. It's very interesting. Like right there, like she's did like a bunch of damage and she gained a bunch of ground. And again, she parried, and while it went, her bar went down. She didn't lose ground on there. And then she did. He took a chunk of his bar to do a move, and she countered it, and it gave her a big enough chunk to get to the other notch. And now she's able to again, like she did a super move, but this time it didn't really hit or do much. And then this is like just a counter specifically for that move. Maybe like Wukong, if you find certain items, they can help you during boss fights, like in Wukong specifically, Black Myth Wukong. Yeah, but again, like see, he did a move that used up some of his bar, and she was able to counter it, and in return, she was able to do damage and gain more ground on there. And see, and again, she parried, and while she lost blue bar, it didn't move down. And when she managed to counterattack, it just filled up the bar away. And now she's in a countdown mode where she can just basically go ham and do like a shit ton of supers and a shit ton of damage. Very interesting. Again, I could be completely misreading this. This I could be completely like, you know, this could not be working the way I think it's working. But if it is, it's a very interesting concept, a very interesting mechanic. It's very, very cool. And they like, and again, like I like the combat. Like the combat, it feels like it looks like it's solid. Like the hits look like they have impact. The blocks, the parries, like the dodges, they look like they have weight to them, and I love it. I love that. But all right, guys, that was the reveal trailer for Genigods Nezha, and again, like this looks to be like a brand new studio called Jenna, with Jenna God Labs or just Jenna Labs. And like at first I was worried. I was like, hopefully this is not like some AI driven game or whatever like that. And at first glance it doesn't seem to be the case. At least I think, at least I'm hoping, because overall this looked really really good. I'm very interested in that like power struggle mechanic, that it looks like you're able to like, the better you're doing in combat, like the more higher tier like specials and combos you can do, and vice versa, like the worse you do, like the more advantage the boss has against you. That's very cool. Again, already the combat seems like really solid. Like the hits have like look like they have impact. The dodging and like blocking and parrying, they all like feel like solid. They don't feel they don't look floaty. They look really really good. And yeah, this looks really cool. I'm very curious about this now, and it is definitely a game I'm going to be keeping my eye on. Hopefully we get to see more of this sometime soon. But those are my thoughts. That's my reaction. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or comment down below. I'd appreciate any feedback. Subscribe. You can follow me on Twitch as well. Now that I have multi-streaming down, you can follow me on either on Twitch, or you can follow me on YouTube to know when I go live. Just hit that notification bell. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on Genigods Nezha? I mean, I'm pretty sure this is Chinese mythology, but please let me know if I'm completely wrong about that. And yeah, what are your thoughts on the game and what it looks like? Let me know in the comments down below. We'll love to hear your thoughts. But regardless, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care and have a good game.